Hello Premier League fans, Daniel Garb here. Great to be with you again and back with you at the best possible time because the Premier League title race is heating up magnificently. We have another blockbuster to look at this week along with a couple of other big games. So make sure you check out the Betfair exchange for all of your Premier League markets and all of the other big markets and every other sporting competition in the world, of course. And remember to please gamble responsibly. So Arsenal against Manchester United, it was once the greatest rivalry in the English Premier League. In recent times, of course, it has perhaps dropped onto the back burner a little bit. But with Arsenal improving and United all of a sudden back in the title race, it's a game to watch once more. The Gunners have surprised. 5 wins in their last 6. And we know all about United's revival to jump straight back into title contention for the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson, of course, was at the helm of the club. But the slip up to Sheffield United during the week was significant, a shock, and perhaps a little reminder that they're a little bit more frail United than what people perhaps thought they were capable of. So this game being at the Emirates, considering Arsenal's form and the fact that they know they need to make a statement here to prove that they are a side on the improve, I can see it being a draw. There has to be a United response after the loss to Sheffield. They have to bounce back. How strongly though? I'm not so sure it's worthy of a win just yet. That game might just rock them a little bit, and maybe there's a bit of mental fatigue from the 2 big matches they had against Liverpool in the league and the FA Cup. So a draw here, I think, is the smart money in a massive clash between Arsenal and Manchester United. Well, Manchester City against Sheffield United is fascinating because on paper you'd expect, considering it's top against bottom, Man City to absolutely roll them. But we just saw what Sheffield United did in Manchester, beating United 2-1 away from home, and not only beating them, but actually outplaying them for periods of the game and holding their own defensively. They'll feel good about that. They'll know they're going to Man City now with all of a sudden a pulse, can you believe it, when it comes to the relegation battle and staying in this league, as unlikely as it may be. And as good as Manchester City have been recently, and of course they had that massive 5-0 win over West Brom, they are missing their best player in Kevin De Bruyne for another 4 to 5 weeks. And you just feel there'll be a time during that period when they're not at their best, and it's going to be hard for them to get through games and eke out results. I think they win here, but considering the confidence in the Sheffield United squad, having had that win against United, I like them to cover a handicap. +2 or +3. There is value there. They can make it difficult for Manchester City even if they lose. So Sheffield United with a +2 or +3 handicap is the tip in this one. Well, who on earth would have thought that you would say at this stage of the season West Ham against Liverpool would be a clash between 4th and 5th on the table? But that is the way of it right now, of course, because West Ham have been in a fantastic run of form, which David Moyes deserves enormous credit for. Up to 5th off the back of 4 wins in a row heading into the second half of the season, and all of a sudden they are a legitimate Champions League chance, believe it or not. The Reds were reeling, and now they have their mojo back thanks to that win against Spurs, and they're feeling a whole lot better about contending for their title that they hold yet again. They'll know they need to build on that win against Spurs and will aim to flex their muscle against the Hammers. West Ham know that it's a big chance to prove exactly what they're all about. Their biggest test of the season while they're in a great run of form. I just think Liverpool's class and big game experience might be the difference here. They know that they've been in a shocking run of form. They're on the back end of that now with that win against Tottenham, and they'll think they are certainly through that period and are ready to challenge the likes of Manchester City at the top yet again. So I'm tipping Liverpool away from home, but boy oh boy, it's going to be a very difficult test against a very good West Ham side.